What's up, everybody on YouTube? It's your boy, the Memphis XLR8, back at you with an episode of Check This Out, where we check out whatever deck we want to be taking a look at on good old EDO Pro. Today, everybody, we have a special deck. This is actually a viewer submission. Haven't had one of those in a while. A gentleman by the name of the Pictures Slideshow sent me this deck, just randomly sent me this deck, which he calls Quick Launch Hero DaD. That's right. This is a dark hero deck that does not rely on giant spamming like you would expect heroes to do. Rather, all about summoning out a few dark monsters, things like our Rokket Tracer, things like Gottem, Dragon, things like Diamond Dude and Shadow Mist, things of that nature. And then we make some pretty powerful monsters go on top of it. It's a strong deck in a very casual sense. It's a very casually minded deck, and I actually love it because of that. I love that it does not rely on like a 20-minute turn to do something. So I'm very excited to show this deck off today. We're going to be showing this deck off, showing you how it works, show the combos, the stuff and the things it can do. And let's just go ahead and go over the list and get right into them duels. So for our main deck today, we'll be using 3 copies of DaD, 1 copy of Destiny Hero Dasher, 2 copies of Malicious, 1 copy of Silver Rocket Dragon, triple copies of Stratos, triple copies of I Wanna Be a Tracer. We got 2 copies of Diamond Dude, 2 copies Shadow Mist. We have triple Allure of the Darkness, triple Hero Lives, 1 Harpy's Feather Duelster. We have ourselves a reinforcement of the army. Why is my ban list off? I don't know. Yeah, reinforcement of the army, triple Destiny Draw, 1 Monster Reborn, triple Mask Change, triple Quick Launcher, 3 Imperm, a Mirror Force, and 1 Solemn Strike. As for our extra deck, we have things like Steel Swarm Roach, Castel the Sky Blaster, number 39 Utopia. We have a Dark Rebellion Exceed Dragon. We have number 50. Yeah, we have Utopia the Lightning. We have that guy. We have ourselves Colossal Fighter, Psy-Frame Lord Omega, Crimson Blader. We have Scarlet Red Dragon Arcfiend, Beals the Diabolic Dragon, Baron de Fleur. We have Masked Hero Blast, Masked Hero Danklaw, 1 Masked Hero Divine Wind, and 1 Masked Hero Anki. Now, I didn't get a side deck with this one, so I just threw in some random stuff that you could put in this deck if you felt like giving it a shot. You know, if you want to go more mainstream with the hero, just go like 1 Ferris, 1 Vine, 1 Increase, just to do a little bit of that stuff, but really not as important as you'd think. I would think about a copy of Honesty News, just because we have so many heroes, and it's nice to have a hand trap every once in a while that doesn't interrupt DaD in any sort of way. So that's an option, and then this guy's just here because D heroes are here, but we'll ignore him. We also have the only level 10 Dark Synchro that has better or worse, generic summoning requirements that this deck can do, basically, which is Time Lord Progenitor. Not the best monster in the world. It can do some stuff, but it's not great. But it is something you could make if you felt like a level 10 Dark Synchro that's fairly generic. As well, there's some other level 8s, things like Hot Red Dragon Arcfiend, who can nuke all the attack position monsters you put controls, but only he can attack, so that's a bit of a thing. But sometimes it's better than Scarlight, because Scarlight just kills everybody. We also have things like Draco Berserker of the Tenyu, who is a very nice Dark Synchro that just has big attack, can banish stuff, can attack twice, stuff like that. And also there's Blood Mephist, who's just he's kind of cool. He can do burn damage. If your opponent's trying to stall you, you can stall him back and burn him to death. Things like that. Double summon or just anything in the game that gives you an additional normal summon would be nice in this deck. If you can figure out one of those, that'd be cool too. And then, of course, just Fusion Destiny. Super Poly, just because we have all darks. Any Dark Fusion, Starbring Venom, Triple Valenia, whatever his name is. That dude. Things like that could also be made to work here. And lastly, it's just Storming Mirror Force. If you find like regular Mirror Force isn't working because so many decks and so many monsters have protection from OG Mirror Force, this could be a good alternative. But regardless, that's going to be the deck today, everybody. Let's go ahead into EDO Pro, show this deck off, show you how it works, and we'll have ourselves a good time. All right, Alright, here our first opponent. Another day, another card game. And we can go first or second with a second. It honestly has many different opening hands that you could get. Depending on those hands, different things happen. For this case, we'll ditch malicious. We'll try to get ourselves some more cards. Okay, not bad. So we're going to try Hero Lives. As you can see when we started, my life points were halved. Tried a duel, played this, immediate rage quit. Because some, heroes, they have a bit of a bad rap. It's a sad thing, but it's true. And let me think. Actually, you don't need to do too much. I've got a Rokket Tracer. He's a cool dude. When he's on your field, you can pop a card, summon out another Rokket from the deck. It's pretty nice. But I don't think we're going to be doing that just yet. You are locked into Darks doing that. And unfortunately, when I was testing, I don't know why this is, but, if you mask change on somebody and then you try to Rokket Tracer pop this, it interrupts it, stops you from summoning a the Dankest of Law, which is unfortunate, and something we're going to try to avoid. We're just going to start with a, pretty simple board here. We have a Nagat, and we have a Floodgatey boy, and that's all we've got. Pretty much the quickest, easiest sort of hero combo you can have is just summon the law and summon a lady with a sword. And let's see, is this Mech Knights? Show me Mech Knights. You gotta tell me if it's Mech Knights. No, it's Cubics. Okay. Oh, that's not necessarily good. Granted, I think that effect, let's see, unaffected by monsters whose original attack is 3,000 or less. Ooh. So basically he can attack into my Dark Law, and then he could attack again. He might. I don't know. I mean, I have a negate, but I can't really negate this because I am small. Not necessarily small, but I'm the same size as he. So, basically, yeah, that's a bit of a tricky one because I can't negate this. I can't blow it up with Baron de Fleur either. So I'm kind of happy. Ooh, wait, never mind. Wait a minute. That might be helpful. How many darks do I have? Like 1, 2, 3, 4. Nuts. Okay. Let me think about this. Target a card on the field. Let's blow this face down card up. I don't trust it. What the hell is this? Cubic Ascension. 2,000 higher than yours. Okay, so this does nothing. Good. That's a good thing. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're not a big monster born. We're going to revive a Rokket Tracer. We need to get a dark out of the grave in order to summon out Daddy. We need 3 darks exactly to summon Daddy. And now he's here. Alright. So now I just need a little bit more damage. But luckily, Tracer, I want to be a Tracer, and he is a tuner. Ooh. Oh, if only I was bigger or he had a small monster. That would be perfect. But I don't. Let's make Colossal Fighter. You never see this dude. Yeah, let's summon that dude. Summon out this dude. He gets 100 attack for every one of the monsters in my grave that happens to be a warrior. And also, I can just add any heroes. Let's get Stratos just because. We'll get Stratos just because. But yeah, nice, quick, easy duel. Can you believe this is a hero deck we're only on, like, a couple minutes in and turn number 3? Pretty nutty. So we're just going to attack with Baron de Fleur. We're just going to crash into the Cubic Lord. And we should be good. I mean, he can't use that trap. I don't know what it does, but he can't use it. Because my life points are too low and my dad bod too strong. Too strong. So we'll have Dad finish this dude off as any kindergartner would allow. And then you get an idea of this deck. We're just trying to do very simple plays where we're just summoning out a couple monsters, trying to get exactly 3 darks in the grave. That's way more than 3. And we just summon out the Dark Arm Dragon. We do battle damage. And it works pretty good. So you get an idea of what this deck's doing. Let's go for our second duel. And see if we can do some of the other combos and stuff. There's still a lot this deck can do. Alrighty, second opponent. Let's go do it again. You can pick. Like I said, this deck can do first. It can do second. Third. Maybe it can go third. I mean, we want 3 darks in the grave. Why can't we go third? Alright, so what is this opening hand? Okay, it's not a bad... Actually, We do have it in perm, so that's a good thing. We have it in perm. We have a mash change. We have a Stratos. We have a reinforced. All in all, pretty good. All in all, pretty good. And Dad is here. You know, you thought he was at the store buying milk, but no, he was here all along. Ah, dang it. Okay, so I have to pick a card from my hand and discard. Okay. You probably should have discarded Genta first, my dude. I mean, he killed... Oh, wait, no. What did he get rid of? Ah, the Imperm. Wait, he really should have ditched Genta first. I don't know what the heck he was thinking. I mean, yeah, you have Bigfoot, but that's, like, random and stuff, dude. Okay, well, regardless of my misgivings, you know, that's not how I do Dark Worlds, but okay. I'm being judgmental of a random person. Who knows? He might be new to Dark Worlds. But yes, we're up against the Danger Dark Worlds. A very powerful deck indeed, if he can get the right stuff. So he's got Snow. I presume he would get the field spell. Maybe the field spell. That's what I would do. Yeah, get the field spell, activate that, banish Genta. Yeah, okay, so he does know what he's doing. He has an idea of what he's doing. But it's unfortunate we didn't get to go first, because I could have just destroyed this dude going first. Made a Dark Law and been like, you know, all your cards get banished, my dude. Wait, why did you banish Snow? You could have banished Genta and had another monster. Okay, maybe this guy does not know what he's doing. I have no idea. At this point, I don't know. He's got Rambo. And he's got... Okay. Alright, well maybe he does have some ideas. Let me think here. Sent to the grave, add a hero. Sure. I would love one of those. Alright, well me and my opponent... Well, he's pretty much just going to have a minute to just do whatever he wants. There's not much I can do to interrupt right now. Let's get Diamond Dude. Why not? Diamond Dude's actually a pretty fun tech in this deck. You know, just excavate a card, and if it's a normal spell next turn, you can just play it for free. You know, no cost, no nothing. Hero lives, no cost. Destiny draw, don't even have to discard a card. Reinforcement, just search a card. All the good stuff. Alright. Well, he's getting pretty good with those, and I presume that one of these is the fusion, although I could be wrong. If he doesn't discard a card, or if he doesn't use this last card in his hand, it's either a monster or is definitely one of these is the fusion card. That is my guess. And that would be bad, because that dude is pretty powerful. News reporter of the underworld, you say? Alright, remind me how this card works. Discard a card, summon a target monster in the GY. Okay. Summoning whom exactly? See, I've played me some Dark Worlds. I've played them many times. So I have an idea of what should happen. Yeah, he'll summon Rambo, and then he's going to bounce Rambo for Grappa. That way, yep, and then he'll have Grappa on the board, and then he has something that will allow him to discard something. So if I can top deck into Harpy's Feather Duster... Okay, it was not Harpy's Feather Duster, but I had to try. I had to try and believe. Destroy all monsters with 1500 or less attack. Well, there goes the possibility of that. Can I... Wait, can I just add a card and then just everything's fine? We'll find out. We'll find out indeed. Alright, so he has something. What is said something? We don't know until later. Okay, so we're good. Alright, let us see how many cards are in the graveyard. So I already have 2 in the graveyard, so this is perfect. Let's just go ahead and D-draw. Get rid of the D-dude. Much as I like D-dude, I'm gonna have to say no. Alright, Ascension. As I figured. You know, some people say Memphis has psychic powers. He can tell what people are gonna play before they play it. Really, it's that I play this game too much, and I've seen this plays a billion times, and I always presume that I have the worst luck with what my opponent is doing. Alright. And yeah, that'll get rid of Malicious, but that was all part of the plan. That was all part of the plan if I just had, you know, I don't know if I had Tracer, that would be perfect, but I don't have Tracer. So, what does he have in his hand? That's Rambo. Okay, so we have Rambo in the hand. 27, not big enough, because that's like 35. He doesn't have any tuners, right? I don't think so, no. There is no tuner amongst them. Alright. Wait, why can I not? 1, 2, 3... Right. Okay, let's try Malicious. We'll banish Malicious. He does have the ramp of the Grappa. I don't think he'd negate this, though. That'd be kind of silly. If he does, then he's a fool. Well, that's just what I'm saying. But I've got Malicious. I can banish him, summon another one. He's thinking real hard on that one. He probably thinks that this is still like a regular hero deck and that I'm trying to do like massive combos, which is not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do low to mid combos. Alright, so we'll summon out the Malicious Man. Let's summon forth Father. Alrighty, so that's step 2. I have 2 mass changes. I just need to be able to... I need to bait that out somehow. How do I do this? How do I do that? That is a great question. Let's go for Stratos. I do have to think... Let's see, I could blow up his field spell, but that's kind of... Actually, let's do that. Let's threaten the field spell. He might want to protect that. It does get him stuff, as long as he has a hand. No, he will not stop that. All right. My opponent is not dumb. All right, so let's try something a little snarkier. So let's go for Shadow Mist. Bring that boy home. So how does this thing work? If a monster control will be destroyed by the Trinity Fiend instead. Okay. That's fine. So let's bring back the Shadow Mist. I'm affected by Deck Devastator, but I don't really care. Not really. Because, yeah, he's got the Grappa, but, yeah, I'm not too worried about Grappa. He has 1 change my effect. And can only use this effect. Okay, so this does have multi-protect on it. That is true. That is very, very true. Okay, let me think. If I make Dark Rebellion Exceed Dragon, I could steal half this thing's attack power and just beat over it with everybody. Or I can make Utopia Lightning, which would stop him from doing stuff in the battle phase. That's a hard one. That's a hard one. What do we do? I wish I had a tuner right now. What's trying to head materials? That's 1,000. Till the end of the damage step. That is a hard decision. But I think Utopia Lightning is best option here. So we're going to go for that. We're going to go ahead and make Utopia. We're going to make Utopia the Lightning Man. And let's see, I make 4,000, 5,000. Okay, let's go ahead for Mask Change. With a Mask, change it up. And let's see, I can attack directly, damage is halved, destroys a monster. I'd rather make Dark Law and just banish his stuff. All truth be told, I'd rather do that. Alrighty. So, do I now... Let's see, I've got 3. Okay, let's use Dark Arc Dragon's effect. We're going to banish this. Attempt to blow up Grappa. Which he has to do something about. He has to do something. Alright, so now I have to discard the Rambo, which gets banished. Haha. I have outsmarted you, little Dark World player. You're not big enough to deal with Daddy over here. I swear, if any of you call me Daddy in the comments, better not. Don't do it. I ain't that old. I ain't that old. Damn it. Alright. Alright, let's get rid of the news reporter. She has done her news reporting. Yeah, go away. Go ahead. Tribute your own Grappa. Because, yeah, this guy gets... Okay, then. Okay. Okay, I guess he really likes this thing. I guess. All right. But that ought to be game, more or less. I mean, I've got... Well, I got more than enough damage. Even if I didn't have damage, I've got Dark Law. And so I can just say, no to graveyard. So, I'm not sure what happened. I guess he was just going to lose regardless. So he went out on his own terms with the monster he preferred, which was a pink-haired reporter girl. I can respect that. So, there's duel number 2. We got to show off a little bit more of the combos again. Dad is on the board, you know? You'd think he'd be harder to summon, but no. Daddy is here to stay. So let's go for duel 3. Alrighty, third opponent. We're on a pretty good roll. Not gonna lie. It's been pretty good. You know, I did a lot of deck testing with this deck. Lots of different hands and things, and I looked into different things this deck can do, what it can't do. And let me tell you, we had some bricks every once in a while. This deck can brick. Actually, I had a couple test hands where I just drew 3 copies of DaD. Oh, 3 copies. I only need 1 DaD. Okay? I don't need so many divorces. Okay. But anyway, we've been having good times with our hands, and I am glad for that. So I presume this is Aromage's, or possibly... Well, there's 3 different decks I could use this. Sylvan's was the 4th deck. Alright, so this is either Aromage, Sunflowers, Sunseed, Sylvan's, or some combination of. And I see that this is more than likely Aromage. Again, this is like, you know, Evil Thorn is like one of the only cards that help Aromages have a starting board. Well, it's pretty nutty. You know, old Synchro. That's like Synchro era thing. Evil Thorn. And, well, it's pretty damn good nowadays with links and stuff. Alright, so the question is, actually, this is going to be rough because if I hero live, it's going to be really hard to get over his life point advantage. So, that could be rough. What does this guy have in his GY? Well, he did lose 2 of his better cards, so that's a good thing, I suppose. But yeah, I'm going to have to go ahead and skip ahead, because I feel like this guy is going to just kind of... He's going to keep going. So I'll be back as soon as this guy is done with his turn, and we'll see how we get over whatever end board that he do. Alrighty, so my opponent has ended his turn, and he made Shen, which is like being hit by Dark Law, but it works on both of us, so that's a tricky one. And he has to trap to gain life. So, you can add a plant, basically. Alright, so, let me think about this. This is going to be a rough one, folks. I think I can out this. I've got Scarlight. Scarlight's probably the best option. So I need Scarlight. Scarlight, Scarbright, first Starlight I see tonight. The question is, do I want to go for Hero Lives, too? Live dangerously. You know what? I will put myself at a disadvantage against freaking Aromages of all things. Why not? So we're going to summon out our Shadow Misty Boy. That's step 1. Step 1 is that dude. So we're going to go ahead and get Mask Change. Alright, that's step 1. Let's go ahead for step 2. Let's go for Quick Launch. The name of the deck, and here it is. We'll summon out Rokket Tracer. Alright, that's step 2. Step 3 is to activate Lure Darkness. And to which we will chain Rokket Tracer. I can blow up a Lure Darkness, summon out my Rocket Man, and this will not interrupt my draws. These are all really nice cards, though. I love them all equally. Alright, so what we're going to go ahead and do, normal summon a Diamond Dude. And not use its effect yet, because I just remembered if I do that, bad things will happen. So we're going to go ahead and use a couple of these, be like Scarlight. And we'll use Scarlight's effect to attempt to nuke the board. Sadly, I can't. If I used Mash Change to go with Dark Law right now, that would destroy my own stuff. And I just realized, yeah, he's bigger than I am, but I can still beat over. Why? Oh, I gotta kill this thing first. Okay, that's not half as hard as this guy thinks. I can do that just fine. I forgot to use Diamond Use effect. I forgot to use the Diamond Dude effect. I feel dumb. I could have done even more. Alright, well, regardless of that, let's go ahead and beat over the Aromage. Let's just get that thing out of there. Yeah, that's right. To the banished pile with you. And then we'll beat over Shen, who will also get banished as, you know, Shen shall be. I'm trying to think of that. That trap only works on Aromages, right? Or does it work on any plant? I don't know. Let's allure again, try to draw into, like, one of our few traps. You know, now the idea is to, like, use the Diamond Dude. If I had a graveyard. If I did, it'd be nice. Alright, is there anything worth stealing in here? I don't think so. No, there is not. So I'm just gonna go ahead and set this to spook them and end our turn. Alright, we'll see where this goes from here. Not out of the woods. Aromages, so long as they have more life, always have a plan. They always have something they can do. The question is, what can he do against Dark Law banishing everything he sends to the GY? And let's see, pay 1,000, get out a dude. Summon Aroma from the GY, okay. Summon out Merger. Merger Ram, indeed. Alright. Rose Girl comes back, but... Oh, it's from the deck to the hand. Okay, that's fine. Okay, Aromage Jasmine. Get another normal summon. That makes my monsters smaller. I mean, Dark Law's fine. More or less. Alright. So, Jasmine's gonna be on the board. This has already done its effect, though, so he's probably gonna wait till next turn to do something more with this. He's gonna try and pop, like, Dark Law or something. Unfortunate, but is what it is. Alright. No, we're good. We are totes fine. So the question is, what do I want to do here? Do I go into the... Let me think about this. Because if he activates this, he'll blow up one of these, but then everything's going to be destroyed, basically. I need more darks in the... Okay, here's what we're going to do. Activate the Red Dragon Archfiend. We're going to try to blow up the board. He's going to use Blessed Winds to gain life points. And he's going to attempt to blow up Dark Law. Because he wants to get rid of Dark Law so that he keeps his cards in the GY. I think. No. Oh. See, I wasn't thinking there was going to be something else there. I mean, the Rose Girl comes back, but whatever. Okay, I was overthinking. I was thinking that his effects would go off first. But no, that's not how that works. Also, I have Monster Boy. And I can't revive Dark Law. That's a sad thing. Can I steal any of his stuff that's, like, any good? I'm gonna steal Marjoram because it's a synchro. There, this is mine now. You can't have it back. Alrighty. Well, that's not what I was expecting. But we're still in a pretty good position. Now I have the most life points. Young man, if you aren't going to treat your life points good, you will not have life points, and I'm going to put them in the tool shed. And you're never going to see them again. Full disclosure, my father never put any of my stuff in a tool shed. We don't have a tool shed. We have a garage where the tools are, which makes the garage the tool shed. Alright, well, my childhood traumas aside, let's say Blessed Wind, something out, GF-Men. Get back Rose Girl. I wish... Yeah, unfortunately with Dark Law, you can't Monster Born him. He has to be summoned by the hell of what? Super Solar Nutrient. Summon a plant. less than equal to the attributed monster plus 3. So, oh, it's just lone fire. I was about to say, what's he gonna do? No, he's just gonna tag into the dude that goes into any dude. I presume this will get Bergano? Bergano. What does this do? While your life is higher than your opponent, plant attacks a monster, inflict damage. But you're in defense and your life is lower. So this isn't a tune or anything, so I don't know why. Why did you do this? Why did you do this? Why did you bring shame upon the dojo? I don't know why he brought the shame on the dojo, but I'm gonna have to spank a child now. Let's see, these are all special summoned, right? Or at least 2 of these are specials. You know what? Starlight, you just keep doing your thing. My boy can do whatever he pleases, as long as he puts his mind to it. And that's what he's gonna do. Alright, so that's 1,000, and unless this is monster, like a mirror force, that ought to be game. Because, yeah, he's got Blessed Wind, but he can't do... Maybe he can make this thing a little bigger, but that's about it. So, there you go. There's 3 wins, there's 3 duels. We got to show off most of what this deck can do. Although I never got to go into Dark Armed Dragon, sadly. So, I think that'll be good to showcase the majority of what this deck did. We never really did the Tracer thing, though. But I think that's okay. So let's go ahead for the end screen. Alrighty, so quick launch hero DaD went 3-0 against 3 different opponents. So this deck, you know, it looks simple, and it is. It looks like it's a deck that wouldn't handle the meta too well, which probably wouldn't, because the meta has things to stop Dark Law. And so we got ourselves a deck that really is really good in a casual setting. It does very effective, as you could clearly see. We were able to out many different sorts of decks. And, you know, we got to do most of what this deck can do. I mean, we didn't get to show every matched hero. I do like Divine Wind more than Blast, but, you know, he's there. Baron, she's there. We can make her sometimes. Don't really need her all the time. Well, you got to see a lot of what this deck can do. We were able to summon out many things. DaD showed up a few times. And so, I'm glad to say that I really like this deck, you know? It's simple, easy to remember, not too complicated, works well. I appreciate it. I just like saying some hero plays that aren't 20 minutes long and don't result in like 5 fusions and 8 negates and 2 floodgates and all that stuff. I don't want that. I like this. This I like. So, hope everybody enjoyed watching this today. If you enjoyed it, the buttons down below, give them a shot. It's all up to you. And not sure what's next. I gotta make some videos for my passion. I do want to do. I got a couple deck requests, and I got a couple decks I want to do. So I'll be looking into one of those come Tuesday. So thanks for watching. Don't forget tomorrow is live stream of Elden Ring, which I've just finished downloading. So thanks for watching. Your boy Memphis is signing out. I'll see you guys again next time. I gotta get to the store and get some milk.